friends, welcome all of you to our channel Grow for Glow. So once again, my heartfelt wishes to all for this happy new year 2022 to have the new life, happy life, better life and prosperous life with your new ideas, with your new habits, with your new behaviors and with your new healthy lifestyles. So I am Anand Kumar. This video you are going to see and you are going to transform your bad habits to the new one to become your healthy lifestyles. Here we are going to see the three segments. Number one, what is habit? How to define. Number two, how to be a master of your habits. Number three, how to keep on sustaining your long term to convert your habit as your behavior, as your character, to your healthy lifestyles, to your happy life. These three segments we are going to see one by one. Now let us see how to define habit. It's nothing to say that what we do and why we do and how often we do. So these three answers, the answer of these three questions will form your habit. We see that our thoughts becomes your words. Our words becomes actions. Our actions becomes habit. And habit becomes our values, or even we can say that values becomes character and character becomes our destiny. So if you want to change our destiny, change our life, the keystone, the keynote, the key point, the root of our destiny is in the form only thoughts, then words, then actions, and also in habit. Here we are going to see that how to change our habit. Here there are so many different rules. Our expert, they are telling all the ways. So how to change our habits from bad to new one. Number one, we are going to see that 5 rules to change our best and healthy habits. First one, so whatever the habits so far we can cultivate that, you start slowly. Because the reach of the long run, it takes even a single step. So that even a small step, it gives you a very big result. For example, if you go for the walking, it's a very small step, it's a small exercise. So once we go for walk, it will give us a ripple effect. How it's possible? You see that. Once you have the regular practice of walking, it will give us a better sleep. The better sleep will be the result of the better digestion. So better digestion, better sleep will make you to wake up early in the morning. So if you wake up early in the morning, then you will be more productive and you can attend more works. So it will result the positive result. It will attain your success. Finally, you can be happy. You see that just a simple step of walking, the regular habit, will make you happiest person and will accomplish all your goals. It accomplish all your tasks. So like that, whatever you do, you practice, you start slowly, step by step. Number 2, you should have to link your habit, new habit with your old. For example, if you have the regular habit of drinking coffee in the early morning, now you want to practice one more new habit especially for the reading. So because so far, once before you drink a coffee, you have to manage, you have to think yourself, you have to assert yourself. So before going to have coffee, I am reading just 3 or 4 pages. So take your book and keep it along your coffee. Whenever you feel coffee in the morning, you take the book and go through the 2 or 3 pages. Then you drink coffee, then you close it. So by next day, you repeat the same thing. So when you repeat all these things, especially in the duration, at least for a month, you can, if you practice without any obstacles, without any hindrance, then that practice, that actions will be your habit. So this is the small habit we can link with your old one to the new one. Number 3, you have the clear goal. You have the clear mindset. You are clear about your task. So how is it possible? You see here, I come up with one more very good example about the Warren Buffett. Once he used to play the private flight, there was a captain, there was a pilot. Then he is always talking regularly with the Warren Buffett. Then one day he asked the Warren Buffett, "Dear sir, I want to become as you like. So what are the goals? How you can achieve all your goals? How can you be a successful man? So please let me know about your secret of your success." Then he said, okay, dear pilot, then I will tell you by tomorrow. Just you write all your 25 priorities. What you are going to achieve, what you think like to be success. You bring the list, I will tell you the rest. Then he said like that. Then very next day, the pilot, he has written with a long list about these 25 goals, 25 accomplishment. Then once after you see that, you see the list, then Buffett said to the pilot, okay, you see here, just circle one of the top 5 priorities among the list. Then he said, okay, then he did as he said. Then he thought, oh, these are all the 5 priorities. Now he is having the 2 lists in his hand. One is top priorities out of 25. It's one hand, one list. That is list A. Then another list B, he has the other 20 tasks, what you are going to be accomplished. He will be written in the other list B. Then he thought, so this is the first priority, we are going to accomplish the task finish. Number 2, whenever I get the time, then Buffett may tell me to accomplish these goals. But Buffett said, no, it's not like that. Listen here, if you want to achieve these 5 priority goals in your life, just you forget, you eliminate, you delete all these 20 accomplishment goals from the list. Then he is surprised and shocked. Why? How it is possible? Then it's also very important. Then he said that he explained this because of these 5 priority goals. You are failed to accomplish these 5 goals because of these 20 what you have in the list. So like that, so what we are going to the priority to our life, that alone you take the 5 goals. Then you rest of that, you forgive, just you forget about that. Then we can accomplish this task, more priority goals in our life. So it's called 525 rules. It's it's very wonderful workout by the Warren Buffett. Then we can also follow like that. The number 4th one, then about your commitment. So before the public or before the media, so whatever this, so before with your family members, just to commit yourself. So within a certain period, I will achieve this. So even if you are not motivated, whenever you demotivated, just you think about your commitment, it will boost you. Then we can come up with that. But most of the people, what we do then, once we commit the person, you know that about the New Year resolution. So most of the 98% of the New Year resolution has been failed. Because we have the solution, we have to decide one thing. So it will carry only for the week or for a month. Even some people, they can go for the 2 or 3 months. After that, they completely forget their goal. Because once you go through the particular a lecture or a particular books, we can get the motivated, the hormone, that's called dopamine in our brain. So because of the motivated hormone, because of the happy hormone, just we are going to be work. But after the intensity of the hormone is getting decreased, then after the lecture is the days going on, our motivation is totally come to the 0 level. So instead of we are getting motivated by the external factors, we have to do our internal factors by the self-motivation. It's always good and for the best to become a successful, to become a very good habit. So dear friends, we can see there are five points how to cultivate habits. Now let us go for that. How to make the habits will be sustainable and will be long term in our life. In this segment, we are going to see that how to make the habit in your long term, in your long run. At least for 30 days, how is it possible? Here, first of all, we have to be the self-motivated. Number 2, you have to build the community around you. Whether it's online or offline, if you have the community, if you have the good accountability partner, then you can easily come up with this habit. Number 3, just whenever you get the time, you visualize the benefit of that habit which you are going to follow. So once you visualize, once you have known all the habits, then you cannot leave them alone. You'll be insisted to follow that particular habit. Number 4, whatever you get the task, just you commit for 30 days minimum. So it will become as your habit. Number 4, just you have to replace the old one to the new one. If you want to keep the habits of the reading, or if you want to quit the habit of the smoking, so whenever you get the time, just you make, instead of the smoking, just you make it the other reading habits. or we'll make some other exercise and some of the meditation. So just when you replace the habit, that particular instead of that, then you can be very easily come out from that bad habits. That 3R habits rule. So what is it? Number one. So what are the habits we are going to change? That just keep on a reminder. You have the reminder, either it be visualized from the calendar or in home or in your cell phone, your alarm. So just you have the reminder. The number two, you should have follow the daily routine. Number third, you should, whenever you accomplish a particular habit, you can reward yourself. So 3R formula, it is well used for our cultivate our habits. Number one is reminder. Number two is routine. Number three is the self-rewarded. So dear friends, this is our happy new year. So 98% of the fail because of this lack of, and also about they're not able to keep on following the habit in the long run. So if you believe you can change, if you believe you can change your habit, then you can change your values. When you change your values, you can change your lifestyle. It becomes healthy lifestyles. Then you can be your happy life. Then you can change yourself. Then you can change your whole system, then whole society, and the whole nation. Okay, dear friends, thank you. Once again, my heartfelt wishes to a happy new year. Bye bye, Anand Kumar. See you by next recording with thanks.